everybody. Okay, as usual, I'm going to talk about all the storylines, but I'm going to focus on one thing a little later on. But I got to talk about all the storylines first. Okay, so Brooke is still trying to push RJ into a relationship with somebody. I don't know why. Um, it's not okay. Maybe because I'm older than in my 20s. Because I want to say something here. It's slightly personal, but not too much. Okay, in your 20s, you're supposed to be exploring stuff and figuring out who you are. Therefore, in the relationship partner, you might make a few mistakes, right? Okay, granted. However, most people do not push you into a relationship like Brooke is with her son. Holy, really, woman? Like, back off a little, okay? Because he will find somebody. He's good looking. He's a nice guy. He's all the things. He'll be fine. Leave him alone. Okay. All right. Storyline number two. Um. Okay. Well, gotta get into Sheila and Deacon a little bit. And then that's gonna kind of go into Deacon and Taylor. Okay. So Sheila, for some reason, which okay. On the one hand, I understand what she's doing, but on the other hand, I'm like, that's totally counterproductive to how you've ever been as a character I've ever seen you. I always thought of Sheila, the character, as strong, badass, you know, can take care of her own stuff. She doesn't need a man, that kind of thing. And she'll tell somebody at the business in like a hot minute. Okay, but she is all consumed about his kids, Deacon's kids, liking her. Okay, I say this is my opinion. Okay, but when the kids are adults, it doesn't really matter if they like you or not. Okay, it's a matter of if your husband and you love each other and can get along and all that stuff. Because at the end of the day, you have to live with him. You don't have to live with them. Yes, it makes it a little bit easier, like this much easier, if people like you. But at the end of the day, it's still going to be difficult because you can have the kids that say, I'm not going to like anybody that's not my mother. Or I'm not going to like you because you're the new one. You know? So it doesn't matter what you say, how you act. They're going to like you or not like you based on other factors that have nothing to do with you. Okay? Second of all, um, if your marriage was going so good, you wouldn't be having to try so hard to like resurrect it, or I don't know what she's trying to do. She's trying to get on good footing with everybody, but I don't know why. And that is so out of character for her. Most of the time, she doesn't give it what anybody thinks. I'm talking about from 20 years of experience. This character doesn't care. Um, so I don't know. Okay. Then we go into Deacon and Taylor. All right. Now, for the longest time, I have been opposed to this coupling for various reasons, and I've talked about them and talked about them, and so I'm not going to talk about it from that angle. What I am going to talk about is that I finally like Taylor now. Yes. Okay. They finally gave her some chutzpah. Chutzpah is female, you know. Oh, okay. Because she has been, I guess, caring what other people think too much in every department of her life. And I get that because she's always been with a man and she always feels like it felt like to me that she needs a man to get validation for herself or whatever. But I never agreed with that. And I don't agree with that. Just generally, okay? But I think Deacon, her relationship with him has forced her to stand up for herself with Rich, which this is huge because if you guys have been following the soap opera for any length of time, you know that there had been the bridge and Tridge triangle thing, okay? And I'm talking for decades. And it was, who is he going to be with now? Is he going to be with Brooke or Taylor? And why is he with whoever he's with? And like, whatever. There's been a debate and there's like clubs and the whole thing, okay? Never has Taylor stood up for herself and said, I don't care what you think, especially to him. It's like she's addicted to him and he can treat her like crap and she'll take it and not say anything like, what the hell, to him, but she'll say it to anybody else, but not to him. So the fact that she said, you can't tell me who I can hang out with or whatever, unlike she made this whole speech to him was like, wow. So yeah, that's growth. That's growth right there. Now I still say there's going to be fallout, but now I'm starting to think that fallout might be different than I thought it was going to originally be. But I still don't know. It's still a question mark. Um, yeah, okay. I think I covered it all. Let me think for 10 seconds. All right, we covered that. Yeah, we covered it all. Because I only had 17 or 15 minutes to work with. So there's not going to be that much. But I do have to give it up to both because they can do some cliffhangers and they always have me on the edge of my seat. So congratulations for that. All right. Bye, everybody.